Jana Duggar is saying goodbye to a familiar lifestyle in order to start her new chapter in Nebraska with her husband. The Counting On star, 34, got candid about having to leave her tiny house nestled on Arkansas farmland and move in with her now husband Stephen Wisman in her latest YouTube video shared on Monday, November 11. In the clip, which was filmed before the two weighed in August, the former reality star expresses her gratitude for the peaceful setting she would soon be leaving behind. "I am treasuring these quiet mornings on the farm," Duggar says as she pans over her vibrant green surroundings. She then cuts to a shot of some of the animals on the farm and adds, "The baby sheep toddling around are just so cute. I know my life is about to change in many ways, moving more to the city life," she continues, referring to her new home in Nebraska. "I am so excited for what lies ahead, but I am also sure that I'll have moments when I miss the farm. The sun rising over the orchard, the garden, the animals. It's just so peaceful out here." Duggar, who frequently shares renovation updates on her Nebraska fixer-upper, also revealed that the sleek new floors have officially been installed in the property thanks to the help of her husband and her sisters. Though she's happy with the end results, she explains that the process of laying the floor all by themselves came with a few minor hiccups. "It was going pretty good, although we did put the underlayment in the wrong way, and then the flooring was not quite going in like we wanted it to," she says. Duggar then shares that they ended up reboxing all of the flooring because they didn't like it, and they later returned it. "We went and bought different flooring and a new underlayment. We're now laying that," she notes before the camera cuts to a time-lapse of her installing the new floors with her husband and sisters. As shown in previous videos, Duggar's family has been a big help when it comes to problem-solving and helping her get tasks done quickly during the renovation process. Most recently, Duggar shared the before and after of her kitchen remodel, revealing the modern space equipped with white countertops and gold hardware. When it came to painting their cabinets, Duggar noted how her husband was the expert as he's done commercial painting jobs in the past and was skilled at using a sprayer. Jana, who is the eldest daughter of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's 19 children, and Wisman officially tied the knot in Prairie Grove, Ark, on August 15. In an exclusive interview with PUPL that same month, Duggar revealed that she was leaving Arkansas to start her new life with Wisman in Nebraska, and that the pair were working on renovating a house together. "He has a little house we bought that we've been fixing up and getting pulled together, and so that's been fun," the newlywed shared at the time. Counting on alum JINGER Voulo, née Duggar, explained how the Duggar family Christmas gift exchange worked over the years, growing up in a family of 19 siblings. "We'd all buy each other gifts for so many years," JINGER, 29, explained of her large family during the holidays to her husband, Jeremy Voulo, in a YouTube video posted to their channel on Wednesday, December 20. "So if that meant we need to go to the dollar store, I'd buy each of my siblings a gift." While she admitted it eventually got too much, the large brood did follow the tradition until almost all 19 kids had arrived in the family. "It was just chaos. You'd have gifts everywhere, and it was just a lot of fun," the Breaking Free Indeed author continued. "Then we decided we should each just pick one name and buy a gift for that individual person, but my parents would still buy gifts for each one of us and make it very special." JINGER detailed that parents Jim Bob Duggar and Michelle Duggar filled a stocking with gifts every year, with the main item being a big jar of pickles. The mom of two also added that she looked forward to the pizza-flavored Pringles she would receive because they wouldn't get a lot of those snacks during the year. "Each one of us would have it, and it would have our name on it," JINGER described of the pickles. "They would do that with our favorite pretzels from Sam's Club, and they would say, you can each take 3 pretzels out of the freezer. They would do stuff like that for our stockings." Jinger plans on spending the holidays away from her family's Arkansas compound and with her in-laws in Pennsylvania, as her family celebrations look different now that her eldest brother, Josh Duggar, is spending his holiday behind bars at FCI Segoville in Segoville, Texas. The disgraced reality TV star was found guilty of 1 count of receiving child pornography and 1 count of possessing child pornography in December 2021. The latter charge was ultimately dropped during his May 2022 sentencing hearing. Josh will be enjoying a festive holiday in prison, as In Touch exclusively confirmed that the dad of 7 will be treated to a special Christmas menu and a long list of carnival-style activities, dubbed the recreational reindeer games. As for Jana Duggar, Josh's wife, last year she was considering visiting Josh for the special day in jail, as she had a strained relationship with Jim Bob, 58, and Michelle, 57, amid his imprisonment. There has been a family divide since Josh was convicted, but she may see Jim Bob and Michelle in Arkansas for Christmas, an insider exclusively revealed to In Touch in November 2022. She's not ready to see everyone, but the kids miss their cousins, and Anna's priority is making sure her 7 children have a wonderful holiday. Jill and Derek Dillard are continuing their interview tour. The couple, who famously stepped away from the Duggar family, have appeared on several podcasts and given TV interviews. The more they talk, the more they reveal about the dysfunction inside the reality TV family led by Jim Bob Duggar. In a recent podcast appearance, Derek Dillard compared Jill's father, Jim Bob Duggar, to a pimp. Jill and Derek Dillard have spent months speaking out against Jim Bob Duggar and the deceitful way he navigated the Duggar family's reality TV contracts. Derek made comments suggesting the Duggar family patriarch hoarded earnings for the family's reality TV shows back in 2019. Still, the full scope of the deceit was just recently made public. In her memoir, Counting the Cost, Jill Dillard revealed that Jim Bob Duggar asked her to sign paperwork in the lead-up to her wedding. Jill said she jotted down her signature as she left the house in a rush. She was never told what she was signing. It took years for Jill and Derek to learn that Jill had signed a filming contract. That contract kept them beholden to the filming schedule for 19 kids and counting on. The agreement prevented the couple from taking other employment opportunities. They also learned that Jim Bob Duggar claimed the couple was paid directly for their time and work. The couple never received a paycheck for the show. As Jill and Derek have done more interviews, they've gotten more comfortable speaking frankly about the ways in which they felt like Jim Bob Duggar victimized them. Derek, in particular, has become bolder and bolder. In a recent interview on Sounds Like a Cult, Derek likened Jim Bob Duggar to a pimp. Speaking about the TLC contract that Jill signed without understanding what she was signing, Derek said that Jim Bob served as a pimp of sorts. He explains that Jim Bob offered up his family's services without actually clearing it with each adult child. Thus far, Jill is the only Duggar who has spoken openly about feeling taken advantage of. Recently, Jill revealed that she has closer relationships with some siblings than others. She said she would not speak on which siblings she remains closely tied to and which she has taken a step back from. Jill said she wanted to give them privacy. Jill also explained that she wished to extend her siblings some grace as they explored their upbringing on their own terms. Jim Bob and Michelle had been Tyler Hutchins' legal guardians since 2016, as his mother, Rachel Hutchins, who is Michelle's sister Carolyn's daughter, was unable to care for him. The U.S. Sun previously reported the parents of 19 children agreed to give up guardianship of their nephew to his grandparents Carolyn and John. The U.S. Sun can exclusively reveal Jim Bob and Michelle filed an accounting by Guardian on October 25, 2023, to disclose Tyler's finances while in their care. The court papers read, James R. Duggar and Michelle A. Duggar respectfully submit to the court their account as guardian of the estate of Tyler Wayne Hutchins for the period beginning on November 17, 2022, and ending on October 31, 2023. As of October 16, 2023, Tyler had $231.64 in his bank account. They state Tyler owns a 2007 Chevy Duramax valued at $8,500. The court papers continue. James R. Duggar and Michelle A. Duggar have not used the minor's property or obtained any benefit from the minor's estate during the referenced time period, and said funds have grown to the amount stated above as the net value of the estate. In the accounting filed last year on October 31, 2022, Tyler had $7,851 in his savings. The filing comes after Jim Bob and Michelle gave up custody of Tyler to his grandparents in June 2023. The court papers read, "We specifically consent to the appointment of his grandparents, John Martin Hutchins and Carolyn Jeanette Hutchins, as general guardians of minor child Tyler Wayne Hutchins, and enter our appearance for any necessary purposes and proceedings in any court of contempt jurisdiction to be instituted for formal and legal guardianship of said child." On September 5, 2023, petitioners Carolyn and John explained how they had physical control and custody of Tyler from the beginning of August 2015 to June 2016, as Jim Bob and Michelle then became his guardians. The court papers read, "Petitioners have physical control and custody of the minor child and have acted as caregivers for the minor child since June 5 of this year. The petitioners, husband and wife, are legally qualified to serve as guardians of said person. The petitioners believe that they are the fit and proper persons to provide for the care and welfare of Tyler. They are requesting that they be the appointed guardians." Tyler's biological father is undetermined and not listed on the birth certificate. His mother, Rachel, 30, has entrusted Tyler to the care and control of the petitioners. Furthermore, Rachel is presently unable to meet Tyler's health, safety, and other needs. Ms. Hutchins is unemployed, has no income, lacks any means of transportation, and is currently on probation. Rachel does not object to this grant of guardianship. The court papers continued. The petitioners have the means and commitment to provide a stable and secure home environment for Tyler, and they respectfully petition this court to appoint them as Tyler's guardians. An Arkansas judge has not yet approved the request. Carolyn replied, "No comment," when the U.S. Sun asked about the Duggars signing over guardianship. A rep for Jim Bob and Michelle did not respond to the U.S. Sun's request for comment. Jim Bob and Michelle became Tyler's permanent guardians in 2016. In their petition for temporary guardianship obtained by the U.S. Sun, they explained that Tyler's grandmother had physical custody until she was unable to care for him when she suffered a stroke in July 2016. The court papers stated Tyler's mom, Rachel, was homeless with no permanent address and lived most of the time in a motel, as she was unemployed. Rachel entrusted Tyler to the care and control of Jim Bob and Michelle, as she is unable to meet Tyler's health, safety, and other needs, according to the court papers. Rachel had supervised visitation with Tyler at that time. They were appointed Tyler's permanent guardians in November 2016. According to online court records, Rachel was charged with felony breaking and entering and theft of property under $1,000 in May 2016. She was sentenced to supervised probation. Tyler has appeared on the Duggars' Instagram page, as he seemed to have fit in well with the family. On his 13th birthday in February 2021, the family posted photos of Tyler with the caption, "Tyler is a very special part of our family, and he turns 13 today. We celebrated his birthday with a fun afternoon together at Top Golf. I really can't get over how much our boys grow on a weekly/monthly basis. Love these fellas." And the fella behind the camera, Jim Bob.